Hello, all Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign. Welcome to your weekly forecast reading for March 4 to March 8, 2019. So let's see what you're getting into, Libra. Libra, the theme of the week for you, for many of you, is shadow self. The energies that you're dealing with, Libra, is you have the Magician, you have the Emperor, you have this King of Pentacles, and you have the Two of Pentacles. So what I feel here is that, Libra, some of you, there's a need for you to embrace all that you are, even your flaws and all, your limitations, that shadowy side of yourself, because it's part of who you are too, and there's a need to embrace it. For others of you, you are coming to terms with this, and you are embracing all of who you are, the light and the shadow side of yourself, because it's you. For others of you, I feel that you have some desires of your heart that you are now pursuing and looking to see what you can do to have what you want. Others of you have desires, but you feel that you don't deserve it, or you shouldn't be desiring something, and so you're not going after it. You're not going to manifest it, even though you have the tools. I also feel for others of you, be careful with your shadow self. I feel that some of you in your shadow self, you are in protective mode. And others of you with shadow self, it feels like some sort of indulging in inappropriate behavior, I'm getting. And you want to be careful about that, how far or how deep you go into this shadowy part of whatever this is that you are involving yourself in. For some of you, you are tapping into your shadow self, because that's the way you get shit done. How you're able to manage things is that you have to be assertive, even aggressive, blunt, forward, cut straight to the chase. Others of you, you need to embrace that energy, and that is what you need in situation in order to move it forward and to manifest what you want out of it, to control it, to manage it, and to organize it. And so with the Magician, Libra, I feel that many of you have all the tools to create what you want, and you are having more stability and security. You're becoming more organized and structured around something, and you're focused on having balance, creating change that's positive. And you're doing this through focusing on being practical, being resourceful, being careful, being calculating. And you are able to rise above all the drama that would otherwise impact your world. But because you have all the tools to create what you want, you're in control, and you are able to create that balance, those changes, because you're managing things in a very mature and practical way, and you're taking your time. Now, others of you, you're so focused on creating what you want in your world that you're getting out of control, or you're becoming over controlling. And so you're causing imbalance and a lack of change in your world because you're mismanaging things. And you're not being as practical, and you're not being as grounded, and you're not taking your time. You're just doing whatever your heart desires, and that's not exactly serving you right now, Libra. For others of you, I feel that with this Magician here, some of you are resorting to some form of trickery and manipulation in order to have control in a situation or control over others. To have the changes that you want to see happen, but only to your benefit and no one else's. Or this is being done to you, Libra. For others of you, I feel that you are so wrapped up in your desires that you don't even realize what you are manifesting. And what you're manifesting is a monster that's going to be out of control, out of your ability to maintain or manage, and that is going to cause instability and a lack of security in your world, and even affect your finances, because you chose to be stubborn and not heed, I feel, warnings about your actions. And because you decided to remain in your shadow self, you wanted what you wanted, and you did what you did because you wanted it. And so, for some of you, this is causing you to find yourself in a fucked up situation. Now, for others of you, you're coming out of all of this, and you're getting back to your senses, and you're getting grounded, and you're being more mature and practical, and you're focused now on making better choices and changes and creating more balance. And you're looking at getting shit back under control in your world, but also you're looking to you're getting yourself under control around what you've been working on and creating. For some of you, there needs to be some more control about what you are working on and creating, because you're getting out of balance, and there's a need to be more practical so that you're able to take care of all of your responsibilities. I feel with whatever you're focused on, you're creating, you're dealing with, you're so into it. And it's not that you don't enjoy it, it's because you do, that you're losing a sense of prioritization with the rest of what you need to be doing as well, that's just as important, if not more important, than what you're focused on. And so there's a need to rein in your shadow self that's pursuing passions and desires that could end up causing you more trouble than it's worth, or that you want to be having to face or deal with. And for others of you, you've come to this realization, and now you're making the positive shift and changes, because you have been manipulating yourself, and now you're looking to be more grounded and balance out your shadow and light. And it doesn't mean you can't continue with your passions and the things that bring you joy, or the things that is calling your attention. There's just a need to be more practical about it so that you can maintain balance and continue to manage things in an organized way, so that things don't get out of control or out of your hands where you no longer have the power to create what you want. I pulled an additional guidance card for you, Libra, and you have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. So I feel that this is about you being more thoughtful to what's going on in your world, to your family, to your work, to your responsibilities, even with regard to whatever it is that you're feeling drawn to or you are allowing yourself to be consumed more by, that is letting your other priorities fall to the wayside. So there's more of you needing to have more attention and thinking of these things, and not to judge yourself, or not to feel like you shouldn't feel, it's not like you should feel chastised or like you can't do what you're doing. You just need to have more structure and balance towards doing it, a better schedule, create a schedule, but you have more than this to do than just your passion. So this is in an effort of you taking the time to do a self-check and realize that something that you're doing, you might just be getting carried away with it, and it's time for you to think of yourself and think of others. But proceed now in a loving way without feeling like you're sabotaging or that you are wrong now. It's not that you're wrong. You just need to figure out how to do things right or better. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.